You ever been cursed? Now I don't mean step on a crack, break your mother's back type curse, or flat nose wizard curse. I mean multi-billion-dollar artist curse. Do you remember 2008? Valerie Adams won gold at the Beijing Olympics. The MCU was started with the hit movie Iron Man. Obama was elected president of that landmass we now call the deserted place. And everybody except me seemed to have that silver 4th generation iPod. But hey, don't worry if you don't remember 2008, because this story takes place in 2007. Speaking of which, music. It's a curse. Every time I turn on the radio and hear Driver's License, it makes me want to die. Take me back to 2007 with some good old Sean Kingston featuring Tom Hardy, Beautiful Girls. Hi, I'm Sir Brady. I'm not back for long.
Sir Brady. Oh yeah.
In 2007, Rihanna featuring Jay-Z released the Good Girl Gone Bad smash hit Umbrella, which took Rihanna to the moon and back. And on her way down, she made it rain. Literally. Now everyone loves a coincidence, like that time Xi Wei Feng saved a drowning father and son 30 years apart, or that one time The Simpsons predicted Donald Trump as being president of the deserted place. When Umbrella came out in March of 2007, it was a global smash hit, reaching #1 in Australia. It's one of those bits where I cut away. Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Denmark, Finland, Germany, Italy, New Zealand, Spain.
Back to Spain, yeah?
Yeah.
In a rowboat.
Yeah.
The United Kingdom, and 6 times platinum in the United States, and reached the high of 96 in the Ukraine. Well done, Ukraine. The song earned several awards and nominations, including winning the Best Rap Song Collaboration at the 2008 Grammys. Aside from the obvious, what does a song, rain, and a curse have to do with anything? Between May and July, it became the wettest period in British history since the records began in 1776, with some areas receiving a month's worth of precipitation in 24 hours.
Buddy, across the ditch now to our own backyard.
Across the ditch now?
What's that?
The irony is that it's not the right accent. Oh, across the ditch. Oh yeah, across the ditch now. Ah yes, across the ditch now. What does Taranaki, Auckland and Tauranga have in common? Besides the awful traffic. No. Tornadoes and flooding. From June 4th to July 14th, the north half of the North Island was battered with flooding and tornadoes. Taranaki suffered the worst, with its tornadoes causing several injuries, up to $7 million worth of damage to property, and for the area to enter a state of emergency for over a week. Hawke's Bay suffered from storms in the middle of July, but thankfully it all drew to a close by the end of the month. Something was very wrong here. There's no way this could all be a coincidence. As the UK tabloid newspaper The Sun pointed out, the timing of this crazy weather and this hit song was no coincidence, naming it the Rihanna Curse. The Sun urged readers to turn the tide by downloading more positive weather-related songs to dethrone Rihanna from the charts. Songs like Katrina and the Waves' Walking on Sunshine, and DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith's Summer, Summer, Summertime. Their attempts were unsuccessful, but perhaps that wasn't entirely their fault, as it wasn't a weather song that evidently replaced Riri at #1. Now I'm no flat earther, nor do I believe that The Last Jedi is actually a film. Nor do I believe that Oreos are actually cookies. Nor do I believe that babies are made. Now I'm no flat earther, but I am flat. But Rihanna isn't the one to blame for this weather-related incident. It's Sean Kingston's Hardy. It's Sean Kingston's own Tom Hardy. After the boarding success of Star Trek Nemesis, Hardy tried his hand at a little bit of British disaster. Now I don't mean their political climate. And this wasn't just any British disaster film. You won't find any droughts or sandstorms in this one. This disaster film was not so different from the one we were living in that exact moment. Rain, tornadoes, storms, and floods. Insert title of the movie's called Flood. Tom and the team were definitely in control of the boomers leading up to the release of Flood, lining it up for a UK release on ITV1 and everyone's favourite New Zealand channel, TV2. But they knew that these young impressionable kids would need a little bit more help being coerced into watching this TV drama. So Tom enlisted the help of his friend Sean Kingston. So Tom did what he did best. He put on his 2 chains, waxed his ass, slicked back his hair and plucked his neck beard. So Tom does what he does best. He put on his 2 chains, slicked his hair back, and plucked his neckbeard right into shape. But there was one little problem. Our good girl gone bad had hatched a plan. She found out about Tom Hardy's film and his elaborate plan to make it rain with a flood. So she got into the booth and began her godlike process to protect us all from future attacks. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Now there's an old folks tale that suggests if you ask nicely that the rain will simply pack its bags and get its ass out of there. But that's not the case, and Rihanna, she knew that. So Rihanna, with a Teo Cruz song in her back pocket, leapfrogged over Sean Kingston and released her song. Rihanna was calling for unity.
Hardy was fuming.
Hardy was fuming. The one thing that could protect you from his natural disaster. A foolproof umbrella. Rihanna was uniting us all. Rihanna was uniting us all. Rihanna was uniting. His appearance in the Beautiful Girls video came just 1 month later and then vanished like a neckbeard in the wind. Until Twitter found it. Twitter finds everything. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Alas, now our little soggy boy and our good girl gone bad are seemingly out of the witchcraft business and are now facing a much greater, darker threat. Biased Hollywood. Kaboom. That fly is stuck in here. Now, I'm no flat earther, but I believe in that fly. Get out of my room. It's not Tom Hardy, Morgan. That video, that Sir Brady video I've been trying to make for 2.5 years about how Umbrella caused flooding and then Tom Hardy and Sean Kingston got together and released Beautiful Girls. Yeah, Tom Hardy's not in the music videos for Beautiful Girls by Sean Kingston. It's just a guy who looks like Tom Hardy. I've wasted 2.5 years of my life editing a meme that doesn't make any sense. But when has it ever made any sense?
Sir Brady. Oh yeah.